What are the conditions we would have to consider when using firearms on different planets or in space? Well, believe it or not, we don't have to consider too much. Like when we made guns, we knocked it out of the park. The first thing you would need to consider is gravity. You may have heard of compensating for bullet drop. Well, bullet drop is just gravity. A planet with a higher gravitational constant would make bullet drop happen quicker, and a planet with a lower gravitational constant would make it drop slower. However, neither of these would really affect its force in the horizontal direction. So I guess it's really just snipers who would have to worry about that. Have to worry about it even less in space, because gravitational forces in space are so thinned out that there is no bullet drop, or at least it's so minimal you can't detect it. Firearms really do become hit scan weapons. Now here's the crazy thing. Most people think that a gun wouldn't fire in space because there's no oxygen in space. So there's no way to oxidize the gunpowder. But the gunpowder in bullets actually has its own oxidizer in there. So it doesn't need any external oxygen at all. So a gun that you pick up right here on Earth, you could take into space and use. That's kind of wild, right? The final thing you'd have to compensate for is air density. Atmospheres on different planets have different degrees of air density. Of course, if air density gets high enough, it'll be hard enough just for you to move around, let alone, fire a bullet. But higher air density means slower bullets, means less damage. But again, the chemical reaction to fire a bullet is all within the bullet. So you could take a gun to Jupiter and fire it, though you'd probably have a hard enough time just standing up and aiming on Jupiter.